we've still got a lot more balls to play with. And our mustache friend is up to level 7. And we're going to take that 7 levels to the snowy shores. And then we're going to get to work murdering everyone with our balls. He starts with a burning ball, so we're going to start by burning things. We'll try and combine into some really stupidly overpowered type things, which is going to involve a little bit of luck, but I've got time if you do. Our first level up, leadership. Not what I wanted, but we're setting ourselves up better in the future. Enemies explode on death, dealing 20 to 31 damage to adjacent enemies. That's actually really big. That'll just help our AoE. Like, you can already see that going off. That's going to work because that's actually quite a bit of damage. I feel like we're going to get a lot of accidental murders this way. So now I can focus a little bit on individual damage too. I don't need as much AoE if they all explode. More intelligence, which is AoE power, status, and passive power, which I'm pretty sure includes burning. I'm also going to try the turret since our leadership is pretty high in this. That helps baby balls. Floats around the character and shoots a baby ball at enemies every 2 seconds. That's just more damage going out. And since this character does happen to have that leadership by default, that's probably going to be a good thing. I didn't see that, otherwise I might not have picked it up. But we got 1 level to that thing. That does increase the damage of exploding enemies. They now do 32 to 43. We also have the stacking enemies like that, so they basically have extra health. But as their friends around them explode, they'll also take damage. They can't escape the explosions. One thing I do want to try is getting some evolutions. We're going to evolve some balls and then try and like combine a whole bunch of super evolved balls. I don't know if that's possible, but I want to try. Leadership went up again, so baby balls got better again. I might also take this in, Bottle Tornado. When you catch a special ball, automatically shoot 1 to 3 new baby balls. So if we sit somewhere like here, we can catch our special balls. So we're just going to launch a whole bunch of baby balls out as well. So we're going to have a lot of those bouncing around for extra damage. And that seems to be working pretty well so far. We're just going to get a lot of balls going out there. More balls is more damage. If I can also front load the damage a little bit, so like we do more damage to things directly in front of us, all the better. There's more endurance. We've only got 1 ball so far actually, so I'm going to buy a wind ball that can combine with the fireball to make an inferno, I think. So we just got to level them up using the rainbow piece on the ground. But we got to level them up first. So far this build feels very strong though, like it's really tearing through them. I'm just going to pick this up because I'm impatient. We'll get 1 to 5 random upgrades. We got 2. That's still perfectly fine by me. As long as we can keep managing to catch the ones we're shooting out, that will spawn lots of baby balls and just do oodles of damage. There's more speed, which affects ball and move speed. Move speed is actually quite helpful. Well, I'm going to boost our burn ball up to tier 3. That's going to do extra damage, more burn length, and max burn stacks as well. So we should be able to start incinerating some of the stronger enemies. They'll just burn away. So far, I like what we got going. We'll just keep plowing through with this. It would be nice to have a way to heal ourselves a little bit. But we'll see what we can do for that. We'll just avoid getting hit instead, maybe. The only problem now is I just want it all faster. I don't want to speed the game up because I'll probably die. It's very much harder to play it quicker. But I want levels up now. Those guys have like their snow thing in front, kind of like the snow forts you built as a child. They'll keep you safe from any damage. I'm also going to grab that before it goes off the screen. 5 random upgrades, 1 to 5 random. We got pretty lucky with 1. But that still helps. That's up to level 2. This actually passes through enemies, so it's harder to catch. But passing through enemies can have their own advantages. Wind ball is going to go up to level 3. That's also going to slow enemies, which can be good against bosses. It's going to stop them from getting to us. Bosses like this also have the armor. There's snow fort up front. So we'll see if we can get some fire going inside there. If we can get him burning a little bit, all the better. Yep, better. We'll see if we can make some of his little teammates here also explode. Gotta try and keep the burn going on Big Boy. I don't think I can really set up. I don't think I can punch through his armor. There's also a bleed ball and an iron ball. I'm gonna take the iron ball because we can make the bomb ball. The bomb ball was pretty funny before. Although this build is dependent on sort of catching things at this point. It's not dependent on it, but it certainly helps that I can do that. Yeah, I got some damage on the boss. We're gonna sit here and do this. Do you want to see if I can sit here? No, yeah, I can't do any damage to the front, so I gotta sit on the side of the boss. Yeah, and it's really hard to like catch the balls because I can't really sit that close to the side of him or he'll attack me. There is also a 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. I'm going to take that. I pick up a lot of gems. More baby balls going out is just going to be more damage. The boss went down actually fairly easily. So that bodes pretty well. I'm going to try not to pick the rainbow thing up until I absolutely have to. Well, there's also the brood mother. 25% chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. So I could probably just ping pong that off something in front of me. We could just spawn a whole bunch of balls with it. Because it bounces off the enemy, bounces right back to me. Didn't mean to pick that up, but we do have an evolution. Do we want the Inferno? Applies 1 stack of burn every second to all enemies within a 2-tile radius. Burn lasts for 6 seconds. Yeah, okay, that doesn't pass through enemies. It's just like a super burn ball. So I'll absolutely take that. And that frees up a new space. So now I just need another evolution. And then I want to try and maybe put the 2 evolutions into a super evolution or something. That's what I want to see if it's possible. Okay, our damage feels like it's really high again. Especially when we can pick up lots of gems. If we sit right in the face of enemies, we'll do a lot of damage. Put it all into a corner. We got lots of baby balls coming out no matter what we do now, really. We could upgrade our Inferno, which does even more damage and way more burn length. Yeah, I want that. We gotta get this one up to level 3, and if we get another evolution, we also have to get it to level 3. And then I want to see if I can evolve the evolved. There's a guy with a snow fort up front. Okay, there. Oh, I forgot about the rainbow thing. I almost let that get away. Come on, 5 upgrades. Well, 2 is fine too. It's better than 0. You can't always have what you want. Quite a few gems on the ground. We'll launch out some baby balls with that, which is, yeah, definitely going to get the party started. Whoops, didn't mean to grab that already. But we got it. Okay, 1 level to our super ball. I think that's at max level now. Yep, sure is. Level 3. Our other balls are still only at level 1. We really got to get going on those. But the fireball should be a destroyer for a while. More dexterity on this level up, which is crit chance and fire rate. I'm going to upgrade the broodmother. There's now a 35% chance of spawning baby balls, and it does more damage. So especially when we're like right in the face of an enemy like this, we can just ricochet all sorts of balls straight back off myself. And that'll also get all sorts of status effects going. Plus our fireball hits really hard too, so just raw damage hurts. The extra burning in baby balls is just icing on the cake. We'll go feed these guys. They're starting to push forward towards me though, but I only have 3 balls currently, to be fair. We're going to try and get new special balls as soon as we can level up, which will be any moment now. There's also a rainbow piece. Before picking that up, I'm going to try and push it a little further. Okay, I've got to kill this big thing. Okay, big thing has been defeated. We have leveled up. I'm going to re-roll. I need more balls. There's an egg sac, explodes into 2 to 4 baby balls and hitting an enemy. I don't always love that one, but since our baby balls are pretty good, yeah, I gotta take the rainbow thing because I need like 5 upgrades. Well, 2 of our balls got an upgrade. That's good enough for now. We should have lots of baby balls going out. We do have lots of baby ball damage with this character. Okay, we got a new boss coming up. We're not gonna be able to do our ricochet technique off it because it's gonna set at an angle. Damage is okay. We need a few more levels up to really put us over the top. The explosion thing's kind of funny, but we need to sit like right up close to enemies to do most damage. Okay, we're gonna get close to them. Okay, that one's good. We'll start on boss damage pretty soon. More dexterity. Egg sac can level up. Even more baby balls, even more raw damage. So from here we should be able to start launching at the boss, at least get the burn going. Try and get right here so we can get a little chain reaction going. I just need lots of damage on the boss. I need to get it to get very, very, very hurt. We leveled up again. That's a good sign. Reroll. I want ball upgrades. Yeah, iron ball. Lots more damage on that actually. We can't let enemies get to the bottom of the screen either, so we got to focus on them for a sec while keeping the burn and pressure going on this big thing. Oh, we can just ricochet right off that. I don't care if it hits me a little bit. We'll sit in that corner for a second and just try and get that super damage. Yeah, there it is. And we get a new evolution. So actually those are the 2 baby ball things. So those turn into whatever that is. Spider Queen, 25% chance of birthing an egg sac each time it hits an enemy. I feel like that's got to be pretty good. I don't know what the egg sac is, but I assume it's just lots of baby balls. And that can level up already. There's now a 35% chance, and its damage is getting huge too. So more baby balls. I think I feel the difference. More leadership, which is good for those baby balls. I'm going to re-roll because we have lots of money. I need another ball, but I also need this to be max level like this. So now if we get another rainbow piece, we should be able to see if you can evolve 2 already evolved pieces. If not, we might be able to just straight up combine them so they have like both of each other's effects, which would be kind of interesting. Not sure if that mixes well with an Inferno ball, but I don't really care. I'm just here for the mad science aspect of things. Enemies are getting strong again. Okay, they clearly got a lot stronger with whatever just happened. The big guy will be stronger than the rest of them, but now I gotta tear through all these little babies. Okay, they're getting awfully close again. This isn't good. Come on, give me a rainbow piece. Give me a rainbow piece. Okay, we're able to push them back a little bit now. Okay, we got one of these. We do have a fusion available. Oh, it does put... Is it? No, this isn't evolution. Let's just fuse them together. But those are our 2 biggest balls. So it does 144 to 271. Applies 1 stack of burn every second to all balls within a 2-tile radius. Has a 45% chance of birthing an egg sac. Spawn balls and a Spider Queen have the same properties as Inferno. So we're going to have like super Inferno ball. Plus we got more dexterity. I think at this point I maybe want a lightning ball. I need a little bit more damage going out. Lightning ball does a chain lightning thing, which is going to be pretty important for us. Wow, this thing's super strong. Can you die now? Okay, good. We're going to have to start getting some damage done, especially on this big guy. There is some health up to the right I'm going to need pretty soon. These enemies are strong. Okay, some of the balls bouncing up to the left there just absolutely wrecked. I don't know what that was, but it made a huge chain reaction and just like destroyed everything. We'll pick all these up for more baby balls. There we go. Now some momentum is back on our side. More leadership, which is baby ball everything. I'm going to take Earthquake at this point because I'm pretty sure that's just sort of an auto attack. I'm not sure how Earthquake works, but Earthquake is an AoE thing anyway. There's also another fusion rainbow thing. I'm gonna wait a second before I pick that up. Whoops. I always want to try and get my balls as evolved as possible, or as many balls as possible before picking up the rainbow thing to maximize its potential, I think. Okay, well, we're not very close to a level up. Let's pick it up before I forget. 1 to 5 random upgrades, and we got 3. And 3 is pretty good. We'll probably feel that difference. And we're back to 4 balls again. One of which is really, really strong. Just got a frozen hit. Lots of baby balls going out still. I don't know if this is going to be good against bosses or not. I'm going to upgrade Earthquake because I think we're getting close to the boss. So I'm going to try and get pieces that are mostly useful for the boss. And the enemies should be able to be defeated now. Like, these guys are pretty straightforward at this point. The explosion thing is actually good for here too, because some of the enemies have the shield on the front, but they can get exploded from the sides when their friend's dying. Yeah, this is going well. There's a big tower up here on the right though. I'm gonna have to get some damage onto like right now. Gonna fire everything I can into them. They'll start going down. Yep, that's better. That'll at least, well, we can get them from there pretty easily. Probably. Yeah, there we go. They went down another layer. There, done. Another level up. We're gonna increase the iron ball. So that's now level 3. The iron ball is slow, but it hits hard. And I want to combine that iron ball with other things if I can. Okay, the boss is already showing up, so I don't know if we're gonna get another fusion. Although we might get a lucky drop. He's going to sit in the face of this thing. Okay, the boss is already getting ready to attack. I've only fought this thing once, so we're going to start getting the damage on the boss as soon as we can. And when its shields are up, we're going to focus on the enemies. I got to pay attention for that because that really hurts and it comes out fast. Okay, it's back behind its shield again. It can also spawn in reinforcements. I did level up again, so Lightning Ball is also level 3. So at least all my balls are level 3. That means I'll do plenty of damage. Now I'm hoping my balls can bounce around the backside of the ice thing here. Because it's really hard to get my shots through to it. Because look at all this in the way. This is where maybe ghost balls would work good. I think ghost balls might go through that. Okay, we gotta focus on the boss. Whoops. Don't want to get hit. The boss is actually already half dead. I didn't realize how quick that went. So our damage might not be as bad as I think it is. I don't even know if I'm hitting that right now. Okay, we're gonna kill that. Oh good, just for it to spawn more enemies. But maybe if I just sit right up front, I should be able to take these out reasonably quick. These ones feel strong. Am I supposed to just... Oh, okay, there we go. I just needed a clear shot. Never mind. Whoop, he had another one there. Don't get hit on the way back. Now we can get some damage in, hopefully on him. We'll try and go around. I can't get any shots through here unless I think if they were ghost balls, but I don't think I have any of those. Kind of lost count. Try and ricochet some around the back. Way off on the angle. The boss is so close to dead though. If I get another opportunity, it's only going to take a few more shots. Okay, there we go. Whoops, I accidentally touched the ice thing because I'm an idiot. Boss is dead. That build was pretty good. Gain 0.05 AoE power for each character you complete the Snowy Shores with. That's fun. Now this character also leveled up. More strength, more speed, more dexterity. They're getting strong. The DPS came from my Inferno Spider Queen, although Inferno itself was more, but this maybe launches Inferno balls. So I'm not really sure how to read that. Baby balls did 221, so they were actually quite strong overall. Now we're just going to do a quick harvest. I'm going to send them up over there. Because, whoops, that was actually a bad one. But I think they can actually unlock me a new character if they touch those buildings enough. I think we got one, which is the Cohabitants. They have a brood mother, a couple with many children. If each ball launched, a copy is launched in a mirror direction. Balls deal half damage, so you just overwhelm with that. I mean, that's still got to be good. Balls deal half damage, but you get a lot of like bleed and burn effects. So if we get double the bleed and burn going on, we're going to give it a try. So we're going to do the same level, but on fast, which is harder. Okay, it turns out the twins are not nearly strong enough to do this level yet. So let's stick to what we know in our fiery friend with a high fire rate. We'll try and do a build that's good for a little bit of everything. I've had a few runs now that we quickly edited out. Speed is the first thing to go up. Speed is perfectly fine. There's an archer's effigy. Every 7 to 12 rows, spawn a stone archer with 163 health on your side. Stone archers are immune to ball damage and shoot arrows. That's kind of interesting. Let's try that. Because that's something we just unlocked after defeating this place on easy mode. And there comes our archer now. They're just going to walk on up and fire away. That's just extra damage for us. I don't know what happens when we hit the enemies. It might have said, but I've already forgotten. Okay, I think they just start bullying their way through. We have lots of leadership on this character. There's another archer that would just level it up so it has more health. Instead of that, let's take a freeze ball. Has a 4% chance to freeze enemies. Frozen enemies deal more damage. I think I like this build where I can just bounce off enemies. We'll try and get some AoE if we can, or maybe a single ghost ball just to try and soften up the enemies. It's hard to like fight enemies right in front of you the whole time. It can be done, but it feels stressful to do it that way. And it's hard to find a build that can sort of do everything. Okay, we're going to pick this up right away. Okay, that leveled up basically everything we got. We got to get working on this guy. Once things get frozen too, they'll take that extra damage, and that really will help. But you see, when we start to get these stronger enemies and things pile up in front of me, it gets really, really hard to push them back again. We can increase crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the front. That's perfect for this build, because I want to sit right in front of them like this and just fire the ball back and forth. Our little archers are really going crazy as much as they can. Okay, that helped. Our crit chance being so high, we're doing lots of extra damage now. And that's all I want to do. I want to walk up like a machine gun, blast them in the front. This level is so hard on the faster speed. Endurance, do we want each ball is a 4.5% chance? Yeah, we can get a healer. A healer's not going to hurt one little bit, especially if we, bounce the ball back and forth like this. We need to clear a little bit of room. I need a little bit of AoE. There's another one of those things. Okay, now we're making room because there's no more bigger enemies. Come on, lots of upgrades. Especially my healer ball. We did actually get all 5. So that's going to help us heal too. I'm not sure what the healing chance is. Each ball has a 6% chance of healing. They don't do a ton of damage, although they're not that bad as I thought. So we'll just keep firing like that then. And then we can now at least heal some of the damage we do to ourselves. More leadership, yay. Ooh, vampire. If we get this one, it's going to increase our healing from 1 to 2. So it basically doubled its healing power. And we can hopefully put that to work for us in a big way. The ones that we got to hit on the sides are going to be a bit of a problem because we do most of our crit damage from the front. The heals don't feel nearly as strong as I'd like them to, but we'll hopefully be able to do a fusion right now, or an evolution rather. Okay, well apparently all we can do is fire and ice, and that's fine. Frozen Flame. Add 1 stack of Frostburn on hit for 20 seconds, up to 4 stacks. Frostburn units are dealt 8 to 12 damage per stack, and receive 25% more damage. So it's basically just a combined frozen and burn. It's going to do a lot of damage to them, and those enemies will take a lot. And that frees up another spot for a ball. We've only got 2 balls currently, so we really need another one. We're going to re-roll. We need more balls. Iron Ball is just a big, heavy one. But it could be heavy, especially if we're just going to sit right in front of enemies like this. The ball's going to move slowly, but it's going to do damage. And our archers are going to move forward. Got to clear out some of these idiots so I can actually get shots on the boss. Okay, we'll see if we get right in there without taking too much damage. Get some frozen fire on the boss. My little archers are moving up and push the boss back just a smidge. That's actually hugely helpful. Okay, this time the boss is going down pretty easily. It seems like it at least. Can we get another ball of some kind? Actually, Frostfire going up would be a good one. We'll get another ball soon. Upgrading our Frostfire thing is probably better. Can the boss die now? There we go. Boss is dead. Increase crit chance to 40% when hitting enemies in the front. We sort of just have to get that. I think I'm also going to get a wind ball. Passes through enemies and slows them down by 30% for 5 seconds. I know this one isn't going to bounce back to me like the rest of them, but I kind of need something to start penetrating in there anyway. And also slowing them down. 1 to 5 free upgrades for me, which is 3. I love all of those. So we have a level 3 ball. Our Frostfire ball is level 3. That's going to be hugely strong. Our Vampire ball is level 3. Then our Wind and Stone ball are both level 2. I didn't mean to pick these up yet, but we do have a fusion available. So we get Frozen Flame and Vampire together. Okay. So each hit has a 6% chance of healing 2 health, and then adds 1 stack of Frostburn on hit for 30 seconds. And that actually frees up a space because we basically put 2 balls into one, and then we have 1 more ball space. And we should be able to milk some healing out of that one. More dexterity for more crit chance. We could get a dark ball. It deals 3 times damage but destroys itself after hitting an enemy. Let's try that. That's a bit of a risky ball. It's not going to bounce back at me, but it is going to hit whatever's in front of me quite hard. And this is a kind of run where I just need whatever's in front of me to die quickly, so hopefully that sort of works. It's kind of a weird ball to use. It hits hard, especially with the crits, I guess. I need to also melt this little enemy down quickly. Yeah, it seems to be working so far. Maybe I can fuse it into something better anyway. I have not at all memorized any of the fusions. There's also a rainbow thing right here we kind of badly need. This will be 1 to 4 upgrades, and we actually got 3. I'll take those. We gotta start pushing ahead. I feel like I'm lacking a little bit of AoE maybe at this point. We get some big ones coming up too. I gotta sort of sit right here and kill this thing immediately. I'm actually gonna decrease damage taken by 10% because we got some heals. I would like to take less damage because I think we're about to start taking some damage. Alright, we're gonna mob this guy. Come on, heal me. The healing effect doesn't really feel that strong right now, does it? I think I'm gonna need more AoE to accomplish this. Maybe AoE balls are the way to go. The frozen fire definitely did lots. AoE will be my friend. I can feel it. I think it might have also been the dark ball there that let me down, because the dark ball doesn't bounce again. It just hits an enemy in 3 seconds to come back. Like, who has 3 seconds to wait for anything these days? See, here we go. Increase area of effect damage such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. So now I just need some of those. Like a lot of those. AoE. Laser, earthquake, and lightning are what I'm on the lookout for. And I can still use my strategy, but now I was sitting right in their face and rebounding balls. Intelligence has gone up, so that's AoE power, status effect, yep, so that's perfect. Laser ball, horizontal. So I get a lot of extra damage out of that, and I just do love the AoE. It's so helpful to just hit a whole bunch of enemies. Now I just need a vertical laser as well. And then I want to fuse them together actually. When maybe makes a star laser. Would like to level up once more at least before grabbing that. This one's also kind of interesting. Balls start off at 70% speed but increase 20% each bounce. I know that doesn't really gel well with my strategy here, but eventually we're going to shoot the balls in all sorts of directions. That's a big one. Alright, 4 upgrades for us. So now with the balls, like, we can just launch them off the edge, and then they're basically at full speed as soon as they hit the wall. But I think I'm still better off trying this strategy, hitting them right at the front. But then, yeah, if we have to start sending our balls into strange spots, we certainly can. Gotta take this guy out, like, right now. These big ones are so annoying. Okay, he's about dead. There we go. Whoops, and we're frozen. Laser ball, don't let me down. More dexterity. None of those are AoE balls. Oh, there's horizontal laser. Yeah, we're definitely getting that. Gonna grab those. Would love to get a bit more upgrades before grabbing this, but hopefully this is 5 upgrades. We sort of need it. We got 4 actually. That's perfectly fine by me. Because the magic staff is also, AoE is up by 50% extra damage now. So we're just gonna go pure AoE if we can. So far it seems to be making quite a difference actually. They're getting softened up in all sorts of directions. If we could get like AoE on the horizontal or vertical burn, to have them like burning way out there, that would also be good. I don't love any of those. We're gonna re-roll. Lightning, perfect. So we got 3 AoE balls. And we can eventually fuse and combine these. But the lightning's going to be good because that's going to help penetrate in there as well. Lightning's a wild card. It's going to go all sorts of places for all sorts of damage. Yeah, this suddenly feels a little better. Yeah, we're sort of melting the enemies now. We're going to pick that up before it disappears. Come on, 4 upgrades. Yeah, we did. We got 2 lightning and 2 lasers. So all my balls are level 3 suddenly, so they're all ready for fusions and upgrades and whatnot. I don't love any of these, and I can't re-roll, so I'm going to pick increase range of which you pick up items and catch balls by 1 tile. That's actually just going to help with my ball bouncing strategy a little bit. It's just going to grab those balls from a closer location. Yeah, this would be good. I can feel this would be a good build. I can just sense it. I also don't love these. Let's just increase our pickup range anyway. We already grabbed the upgrade. We might as well make the most of it. Yeah, we're already sucking our balls back in from very close, which is a strange thing to say out loud today, but whatever. We'll just roll with it. Dodge the boss there. Increase crit chance by 20% when hitting enemies in the same column as you. Yes, we do that a lot because I have to just sit right here in front of them anyway. So now it's just a matter of finishing off the boss. He's dead. We have an evolution. It's the lasers. So we're going to get quad lasers at least. I don't know what this thing is. Holy laser. Deal 33 to 50 damage to all enemies in the same row and column. So now I just need to level that up. And once we get that leveled up, we'll be able to combine it with something else like lightning maybe. We're going to get 30% crit chance in the same column as us. We don't really have a lot of chance for rerolls. That's fine. Yeah, we're just going to launch into these. Those big guys are still tough. We still need more raw damage. We have lots of AoE damage, but we do maybe need something that hits hard specifically. The AoE does feel good though. And we'll start to soften enemies up. 40% crit chance. Do we reroll once? Oh, there's Earthquake. Perfect. That's also AoE. And that'll also help. Okay, what can we fuse right now? Fire and Lightning. Do we want to do that? What does that make? I don't know what that makes, but it should be more AoE for us, right? It's not an evolution, I guess, but it adds 1 stacks of burn on hit, burn units are dealt, then it's also Lightning. Area of effect damage from lightning also inflict burn. Okay, that's fine. That basically removes the burn. And that's good, because I didn't really want the burn there anymore. I need AoE in that spot instead. So now we get the AoE that's also some burn. So that's perfectly fine. It'll help penetrate down the rows. And that's really all we're here for. Yeah, the damage is getting further and further in there. Yeah, this feels a little better now. We're keeping the enemies mildly far back, but as soon as we start to get some of the bigger, stronger ones, we're going to be in trouble again. Gotta remember we do critical hits in our same row. There's extra raw damage. It's tempting to take an iron ball just for that raw damage right in my face. I know the AoE is where we get our extra damage though. But we do also have 3 other AoEs right now. So let's actually get the iron ball. Just for that raw blunt damage. That's a controversial move, but we're going to do it. That thing leveled up. The Holy Laser is actually only level 2 still. It hits hard, and its lasers do lots. We need to get that level 3 though, then it'll be much stronger again. I feel like its DPS might be bananas by the end of this. I think the Iron Ball was a good choice because we seem to be able to knock down these towers fairly quickly now. Like here's a 3-stack tower. If we sit right here, we're doing crits. It's bumping down, yeah, fast enough. And we can get right back to work. And while we're doing that, we're doing crits and stuff in behind and fireballs. Okay, here's our level 3 super laser. Laser damage is up, regular damage is up. We got a little 2-stack building here. Whoops, that should be dead fairly quickly. Gotta try to avoid those snow cones flying toward me. Accidentally picked up a rainbow thing. There's iron. So more raw damage from that, and maybe I think we'll be able to combine that anyway, so it'll also be like a AoE Iron Ball, so it'll do raw damage plus AoE. And that sounds good to me. Okay, the boss has made an appearance. We should be able to start getting some damage on the boss actually fairly quickly thanks to all of our super penetrating AoE. There's also a 3-stack here we gotta deal with, and him. Come on, we gotta kill this thing. Faster, faster, faster. Come on, please die. Please die. Well, they died by hitting us. Earthquake is gonna get leveled up. It's now level 2. Enemies are getting stronger. Not really sure what happened there. I feel like we suddenly couldn't hurt anything for a minute. Okay, we're gonna start on the boss though. Hopefully we can get this boss taken out nice and quick. Hopefully the AoE doesn't let me down. Earthquake is getting leveled up. Yeah, definitely more Earthquake. With the boss is dead, I might have misrecorded that, but we got a fusion thing right after, so we can actually fuse Holy Laser and Earthquake apparently. I really want to see what this does. Is it just both? Deals... Okay, it's just putting them together. I mean, sure. That's fine by me. We got another room. One more AoE probably. So we're gonna re-roll those. I need AoE. We'll do another re-roll. Lightning. I don't know you could have 2 lightnings. Cool. I don't know if you can put lightning on lightning actually. I never realized you could have 2 of the same ball. I don't think I knew that. If I did, I very promptly forgot. Alright, well now our one ball feels like it's just wrecking everything with its earthquake and lightning lasers. I didn't mean to pick this up already. We only can get 1 upgrade. Okay, well now we have 2 tier 3 lightnings. I'm really hoping to put the lightnings together. That would actually be a lot of fun. Well, find out shortly. Okay, we gotta get rid of these big stacks as soon as we see them. The other little enemies should die just from AoE causes anyway. So like this guy, we'll sit right here and just hopefully melt it. So far, so good. It just takes so long to defeat those. I got a pretty good hand on things right now. It's just sort of like the calm before the storm again. Because we're all full, it's just offering me resources at this point. I don't even know what to take here. Like stones, I guess. I don't know which one of those are the hardest to get. I don't know if I care about any of those really right now. I haven't really been paying attention to the resources. I know they unlock new buildings and like permanent level power-ups and upgrades and stuff, but I haven't been paying enough attention to those to really understand what's good or not. We do have an evolution available. Plant a lightning rod into enemies it hits. These enemies are struck by lightning every 3 seconds, dealing 1 to 42 up to 8 enemies. Okay, that's gonna turn my iron ball, well, into AoE too. And that should happen to enemies in front of me, so we're just gonna get big expando lightning. So that's gonna do a lot. It'll be interesting at the end of this one too to see what did the most damage. AoE so far is wrecking them. Okay, and more endurance. None of these are AoE. Gonna reroll, hoping for AoE. We did get another laser, or we could level up that one. I think I want a laser first, just to make sure we got another ball and lots of AoE going out, because that will just add a lot more DPS overall to us. Luck is on our side. Look at all the resources on the ground. The extra magnet power is kind of nice. We're able to suck everything up from super far away. Yeah, the damage feels really good here, because these enemies are strong, and we are making them look pretty easy. But I guess things are about to get wider, so there's always that problem. We're going to upgrade our lightning rod again. It's going to go up in damage, and lightning damage especially. Lightning is so hit and miss, it can do basically no damage or a ton. We're coming up to the boss. Would be nice for another rainbow piece. Whoops, before we get there. I think we should already be able to hit the boss potentially. Oh, unless he's in a little ice prison hiding. Well, we're going to use our AoE powers to hopefully blitz through these guys in no time at all. Okay, we might be able to get some balls in on the boss. Okay, then we really got to get through these though. These enemies will come through us quickly. Okay, got to get some hits on the boss. Good enough. Hopefully our lasers and stuff can also help with that. The lasers actually do seem to be able to hit the boss. They go through everything. A little more endurance. We're going to upgrade our lightning rod again because it's going to do much bigger damage and the lightnings go off quicker. That's actually a really big upgrade for us. This is a bit of a different pattern. I am a little bit unfamiliar with this. Alright, they spread out sort of that way. Can we get some shots on the boss? Never mind, we'll just fight these guys. This feels pretty hard so far. Gotta dodge a lot of bullets here. Once I get up close though, it's not bad. Whoops, I tried to get too close to the boss. Okay, I'm gonna just thread the needle there, and thread the needle there. Okay, he's dead. We need to watch out for the big icy things. The boss's HP is actually going down. This is okay. Yeah, we're getting there. Oops. I had some enemies literally drop on my head. Yeah, it's harder to have AoE when these enemies are so spread out. We could definitely hit them quite a lot. We gotta get close to them. The enemies in the upper right don't really bother me. I think they'll eventually just sort of die coincidentally, hopefully. Okay, boss is half HP because I got close and finally did some damage. Okay, we just sit back here and very gently thread the needle there. Didn't even have to move. I keep thinking that laser is coming from me. Oh, I forgot about this part. Good thing I got all that speed. I think I got away with a free hit there. I think that should have hit me. I don't know why that didn't. I gotta remember I do more damage if I'm in the same column as the boss too. That extra crit chance. So I do need to sit right here if I can to hit him. Yeah, see? We do plenty of damage from actually right here. Didn't even realize there was projectiles coming at me there. Alright, boss is getting hit pretty bad. Gonna try and sneak some in there. Oh, those do actually trace you. I thought they could hit you on the way back. I swear one hit me earlier on the way back. Oh, we can actually just go right through that ice shield right now. I don't know why. I'm not going to complain with that because the boss is about dead now thanks to that. We did it. We got some good permanent upgrades. So the DPS on the Holy Laser Earthquake was 316. The DPS on Holy Laser was 441. So that Holy Laser thing was so good for us. I couldn't help myself. I just had to play more. This is so addicting. Probably as addicting as it looks. The first item, we got another one. So we do more damage in the same column as us. We got a wind ball. I don't know why I grabbed it because I thought it could be different. But then we grabbed a laser ball. And now we're going to grab another laser ball. Because we can make another one of our cross laser things. And hopefully combine it with something new again. To make something even stronger. I don't know the increased AoE damage that I had before from the side item. At least not yet. If it pops up, I'll grab it, but we'll see. Okay, back to the one of these. We'll see if we hopefully get lots of those. We did get 4. So our balls are almost all level 3 now too. But this is going to be considerably harder again even than last time. So now all of our balls are level 3. Do we want to re-roll? Looking for something better? No, we'll just take that. If we get another evolution piece, we want our new super laser. Yeah, I definitely did not need to get hit there, but I sure did. We're still doing lots of damage right here. Hopefully. Okay, we'll damage up front. There is also this increased crit chance 20% when hitting enemies in the front. Whoops, which is good. So no crit chance is like guaranteed if we're hitting enemies in the front for this big raw damage. And that doesn't mean we have to be in the same column. The balls can bounce around a bunch as long as it gets to their front side. The boss did just go down. That boss is actually pretty tough to kill, so that's a very good sign. We're going to increase ball launch speed by 20%, but we're going to get knocked back. But the faster they launch, the faster they come back to us, so it's going to hit them very quick. I'm going to re-roll, hoping for the... there we go, increase AoE damage. So it's a very similar build to last time. We're just whoops a little bit slower on the AoE. What's our evolution? We got our new super laser. Holy Laser, go, because we know that this is a good one. So we'll be able to hit the enemy in front of us, but that'll also go in the 4 directions. So it'll hit things to the side and deeper in the column for more crits and damage, actually. Because hitting enemies in the front is like guaranteed crit. I'm actually going to wait if I can to pick that up. As long as I can. This thing's moving so quick. You know what? We're just going to have to go ahead and evolve. There's whatever the Inferno applies 1 stack of burn every second to all enemies within 2 tiles. That's actually AoE. Plus it's an evolution, so we can hopefully combine that. Inferno implies 1 stack of burn to all within 2 tiles. So AoE, but we're down to 2 balls also. So we're going to have to get more balls again, like immediately. Because 2 balls is not going to be enough to support us for very long. It might have been a mistake to do that so early. Because suddenly I'm feeling the stress of this. We got to get this big stack dead, like right now. I gotta sit right here in his face. I'm gonna re-roll this, looking for something bouncy in AoE, like lightning. Lightning is perfect. Lightning is extra damage for us, for sure. Okay, he's dead. Good. He died anyway. We got some HP back. I think we'll be okay. Went to a bit of a tough spot there, but I think we'll be okay. Gotta grab the good experience where we can too. There's some HP. Yeah, this will be okay. Just barely, but it'll be okay. This level's very hard. Lightning and our big fireball went up. Yeah, okay. If we hit just regular enemies, we can definitely take them down pretty quick. It's some of those tougher ones still that are a little resistant. Everything's moving so quick. Can we slow this down? How do we slow the game down? AoE damage is going up a further 10%. That's going to help us out quite bigly. Come on, take him out. HP is getting low. It is so hard to do this, even with these upgrades. I gotta get that. I gotta get this stuff in front of me. I need 5 upgrades here. We actually got 5 upgrades. Good. Inferno Ball is maxed out. 100 to 180 damage. Applies 1 stack of burn every second to all enemies. Lasts for 10 seconds, which is great. This one needs another level, lightning. And we still need more AoE ball. I need well, I need anything I can get, really. Especially at this point, we got a boss coming up. My HP is low. Definitely got to work very, very hard at this. More dexterity, though, which is fire rate and crit chance, which are already very good. I kind of would like another ball, actually. Level 3 lightning sounds nice. I would like an AoE ball if possible. That's not AoE ball. One more time. All right, well, we're upgrading a super laser then, because that's probably our strongest ball. And I need it to be on its game then. We gotta try and hit everyone straight on front. Big one here. Wonder if we can just ricochet straight back to us this way. There is some HP to the left. I just want to make sure we're getting lots of damage on the boss though. Because if the boss makes it to the end, we're doomed. There's Earthquake. There's what we need, or another laser. I'm actually gonna take the laser. The lasers have obviously been doing good for us, so let's let the good time. Whoops, keep rolling. Well, we got health and then we walked straight into that. Okay, level 3 lightning. Then when we find the next evolution thing, we should hopefully be able to evolve something. Whoops. Okay, that was horrible. Increase ball speed by 40%. They're going to go out and come back. We get a fusion. Oh, we can actually do those two together? Those are two evolved. Oh, that's just a fusion. Oh, it's just going to put those two together. I might actually do lightning and holy laser. I think that's going to make more sense. That would burn though, wouldn't it? Would that burn everything? I don't know which one's going to make more sense here. I think I'm going to put these two together. I can't afford to lose both of these right now. That would be super powerful, but I think I need to sacrifice a weaker lightning ball to make this make sense. It's basically still going to do the same thing. It's just going to, like, each individual balls do the same thing. They're just combined in one little ball now. Yeah, I don't think I could have sacrificed two of my super balls, or one of my super balls rather. I need them to do the individual ball things. We're going to upgrade the other laser again. Usually after the boss, it gives you a bit of a breather, like it's easy for a second, so hopefully we'll be able to sort of get ourselves ahead. There are some health pots on the ground. I'll definitely take those. And there's also a big stack enemy here we got to take out, and you get the HP. There's 3 potions on the ground. I got to start grabbing stuff. Everything moves so quickly now. There's another one of those. I had lasers max level. We're going to take that HP without getting hit. There we go. HP is back. Okay, going to continue to swing through there. Leadership goes up. I need AoE, not this stuff. Although before we did actually play with the Iron Ball and it worked. Because the downside of the Iron Ball is it's slow, but our balls are actually quicker. That's going to be maybe that raw damage. The AoE is nice for like clearing out the majority of enemies. That big damage is maybe better for single enemies, like the bosses that we seem to struggle with, or the tougher enemies in general. Yeah, things are definitely hitting hard now though. So good. Lots of experience on the ground. Good. Not a lot of tough enemies though. There is a fusion for the laser and the fire. I'm actually going to do that. Okay, so we got like a fire laser. I'm about to walk into damage in front of me. There's a horizontal laser next, which I'll take. I just want the max amount of balls possible. I don't like the horizontal laser as much as the vertical laser. Hot dog style defeats hamburger in a sense, because I'd like the fire penetration back. Plus, if things get hit on the front and stuff, more crits. This is working out well though. We were struggling for a minute there, and now it feels like we're maybe a little bit ahead, but now that the tougher enemies are showing up, well, it'll sort of be the true test of this. But we can just, yeah, we'll absolutely wreck him. I forgot about the knockback we have. It's pushing us back. Things are about to get wider though. I remember last time here, I felt we were doing well, but it obviously gets harder once things widen up. HP isn't super huge. We are hurting lots of enemies quite badly though. We're at the boss already? That was quick. Alright, well let's try and clear out the strongest enemies around the boss. Yeah, our AoE damage is actually quite good. We're definitely going to upgrade the Iron Ball, so it's going to hit really hard. And it's going to go nice and quick too. So we can hopefully get it straight to the boss and back. Same column, same row, straight through to the boss. Yeah, we're doing tons of damage to the boss this time. Don't also want to let these enemies get anywhere near, whoops, ourselves. That was really dumb. Can I just power straight through the boss? I guess I do still need to worry. Ooh, I lost track of these. That's not great. Okay, we're okay. Oh, I gotta get over here. No. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. It moves so quickly on this difficulty. I was focused on the boss, but we're doing lots of damage to the boss, so that's okay. Dexter ball speed really is nice, actually. I'm really starting to appreciate that more. Try not to get hit. Try to catch the balls on the way back. I got frozen there. That was a little bit scary. Think we're okay. Okay, we gotta finesse our way through that. Straight back to him. Hit him with everything we got. This is where it'd actually be good to have that extra sucky power too, because like I could catch the balls from the boss and fire them back again very quickly. These balls are very sporadic at this point. Don't get hit by the idiots. The boss is almost dead. I'm trying to sort of brute force this through because I'm tired of dodging things. My brain is getting tired. Just about got the boss cooked. Okay, we're gonna slip through some cracks. That's actually an ugly spot to sit. Okay, the boss should be dead any moment now. Dead. We did it on the hardest difficulty here. This is super addicting. If you haven't played it, go play it now. So that laser, super laser again was over 400. Even the vertical laser Inferno was almost 400. So lasers are very strong, at least when they're combined with that little thing.